everyone, Adam here, and this is a video game review for Life is Strange 2. And of course this is a follow-up to the 2015 Life is Strange. And the story is set in 2016, focuses on two brothers, 16-year-old Sean and his younger 9-year-old brother Daniel. After an incident where their father is shot by a police officer, and the officer is killed somehow by Daniel, the two boys decide to go on the run. As the story progresses, we find out that Daniel has a very powerful telekinesis, which is where the police officer got killed. He was just trying to protect his father, not realizing how powerful he actually is. The two boys travel across America trying to make it to Mexico. And along the way, meeting various groups of people, some good, some bad. If you played the original Life is Strange games, you know not everybody is a good person in these games. And like the first game, you have some very difficult decisions to make. You also have to guide Daniel onto how to use his power, which this one differs from the first one. In the first game, you played as Max, who was a character with a power, but in this one, you take on the protector mentor role, guiding Daniel on how you think he should use his powers, whether to use it to save people or hurt bad people. It's all up to you. Of course, and one of the key aspects of the game is the relationship between the two brothers, having to fend for themselves, being at such a young age. I will say this: the story is a bit more slower paced than the first Life is Strange. That's one thing I noticed. But if you keep playing it, the story does draw you in. You do have to see how it ends, obviously. And it was interesting that in this one, you didn't play the character with the power, so in a way it was kind of disappointing, because that unique ability in the first game where you could rewind time a little bit. This time, like I said, you're just watching and observing and guiding. So I'll give them credit for them doing something a bit different to the first one. So. And like the first game, this is another one that tackles some pretty serious issues. Nothing that kind of distracts from the game. Done pretty organically, still dealing with things like bigotry and racism and immigration, religion. There's even a character who doesn't want to reveal his sexuality to his parents because of their religion. The stuff you don't usually see in video games, but so like I said, it's not overdone or shoved down your throat. It's done pretty well, actually. The first game does get referenced. There is a link to it. I won't say too much about it. I will say this though, the story did draw me in, and the relationship between the two brothers is done very well. Some of the dialogue is a bit clunky, but that happened with the first one as well. But the voice acting is okay. The question is this as good as the original? Me personally, I didn't think it was. I mean, I still liked it. If I was going to rank the games, the three main games, I'd go Before the Storm at number 3, number 2, Life is Strange 2, and then the original, because at the time, the original Life is Strange was something unique. My verdict is, if you did enjoy the first one, I'd say check it out, but don't expect it to be just like the first one. I'm pretty sure most of you know this, and obviously from this review, Max and Chloe are not in this at all. And I guess considering on the endings of Life is Strange, the original, it'd be hard to do somehow. But you never know, they might be able to work it out if there is a third one. I hope so. Yeah, so if you have played it, let me know what you think. I'm going to score this, I'll give it a 7.5. A worthy addition to the Life is Strange franchise. Okay, so that's going to do it for this game review. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.